Kia ora everybody, welcome to Mr. T's Toy House. Sharp knife, glass of water. Good idea that I definitely will be opening something for you guys today. However, today I really want to showcase Hot Wheels and what they've brought out in Bugatti. For those of you that don't know, Bugatti, I'll put that away before I poke it in the eye. Bugatti, they're originally from Germany and then has been overtaken by a French company. So there we go, let's get it on, UFC t-shirt on today. I'll be watching Marab Duvashvili take on Sean O'Malley. Yay, this will be good for the second time round. Not quite sure who's going to win this one. It's going to be nice and close, which I really enjoy. It means it's going to be a good basher. If not, somebody's going to get knocked out. Anyway, let's get it on. Bugatti. Now, the first one I've got here is this one here, an Elite 64 Bugatti. I do apologise, I will not be opening this one for you guys, as this cost me some good money, and I haven't opened any of my Elite 64s yet. I say yet because maybe in the future I'll start cracking them, who knows. Maybe when I have 500 subscribers. Let's see what happens, for all you guys that are new to my channel, I have not been watching my channel over the last few years. Each time I hit 100 subscribers, I open a car. I hit 100 subscribers, I opened one Red Line Club. I hit 200 subscribers, I opened two Red Line Club. 300 subscribers, 3, and now I'm not actually that far from 400 subscribers, so I will open 4 very choice cars. One most definitely will be a Red Line Club. The other 3 are very, very awesome castings. I think you'll really enjoy it, so please hit that subscribe button, get my subscribe numbers up. Not only hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, because likes just lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. And if you've got friends out there who are really into Hot Wheels and don't open their Hot Wheels for some whatever reason, they want to keep them in their collection, they want to make money out of it, share it to them as well. It's really nice to see them open and right in front of the camera. I'll take this one out of its blister, or out of its clamshell, so you guys can actually see without all that reflection what I got here. Look at that, really cool old looking casting. This one here, the Bugatti Type 59. If you're very careful, I'll hold it as still as I can. You can see some details on it there. For those of you that don't know, this bit here actually does pop open, and I believe you can see the engine train underneath. I can't bring myself to opening it, I do apologise. But look, let's see what happens in the future, Those subscribers start shooting up, you never know what's going to happen. Bugatti, so this is the first, earliest model that I know of in Bugatti. Definitely the earliest one that I own. I'll put that back in its clamshell. For you guys that don't know, these clamshells, mate, these are the best. The Hot Wheels, got the nice big Hot Wheels logo on the back there. I'll see if I can get a reflection of it. There you go. Hot Wheels logo in the background there. And these seem to stay nice, clean and clear, whereas some of the cheaper ones get foggy, and they stand up really good if you don't want to hang them on the hook. Very cool. Alright, so let's just move on a little bit. Now I did say Bugatti started off as a German company and moved over to the French. And this one here I think is probably one of the best models, the EB110. It's probably one of the best versions that shows you that it's really got that French touch. This has really got a Lamborghini look to it. However, I'm so glad they didn't stick with this model. And it's evolved very, very nicely. And as I go through this viewing, the showcase, you'll see more. I do have this, it came out in an Exotic Envy and Real Riders. However, I think this mainline version is actually better. I think it's better because it's got the Forza print down the side. It has a Forza logo here. I prefer the colour, I prefer the wheels. And it's still got the details on the front and the back. So yeah, that's super awesome. Yeah, happy to have got this casting. Alright, so we've gone from there, and now we're really going to look into sort of more of the more modern Bugatti look that we're all used to, especially if you've been following Bugatti. We've got here, the hammer drop set came out. Got this one here. This is, actually we'll put that one aside. No, I won't. Let's bring it out. The Veyron. Okay, so I believe Veyron was the next model to come out. I have one Veyron model that I have, and I really, this is probably my favourite. I'm really good that it generally, I do not, once I've got a favourite one, I really don't go out and buy any more. But I grabbed another one so I can put it on my show and show you guys. I love this striping going down here. Black with a simple look on it, really looks good. I love the wheels on this one. This one here, I believe, yep, I got the right model. It is the Veyron. Yeah, lots of detail on the back, and I love this. This here says Bugatti to me all over. Don't ask me why. And I like this bit here too, a little look into the engine bay. Awesome casting, awesome looking car. Love it in black, love the pinstriping. However, we've got this one here, wherever I put it. Came out in the hammer drop set. You can see the back of the card before I crack it open. This is the prices we pay here in New Zealand for these castings. Not cheap, yeah, but however, you know, look, I love them. I have opened this one here for you guys. If you look in my Mazda selection, you'll see this one is being opened. And this one here, I was lucky enough to find the Chase. I do believe the Chase is quite common. However, to me, a Chase is a Chase. A black version of it, for you guys that don't know, the Chase is number 0. Okay, so if you're ever out in the shops and you see 0 of 5, grab it. It's the Chase model, generally in black. As far as I know, there's only one other one that's different, and that's the pink one, the Roxy Porsche. Yeah, that one, good luck trying to get a hold of that one these days, and be prepared to spend some money. Alright. Anyway, I'm talking about opening cars. Sharp knife, let's bring it on. The Bugatti Veyron. Nos in the background. Nos was a 3-piece band that we managed to put together. I was chatting with the guitarist last night. It is a shame it all fell apart, but hey, some of the best bands fall apart, and I've got no control over that. People are people. Sometimes you've got to move on. Sometimes playing live is just not your thing. Me personally, I love it, which is why I'm still playing in bands. I'm playing with Dance Floor Guru this weekend coming up, so if you're in Oamaru, hit them up. It'll be a good gig, I believe. Now look at this. Yeah, let's get this on. I really like the blue across here. Yet again, I just love that grille. That grille's what, to me, is what makes Bugatti. The engine bay at the back, so cool. The blue wheels really suit the white and the blue. We got that going on there. So this is the Veyron. I don't have a lot of the Veyron castings. I don't believe there's a heck of a lot out there, but this is what I have. Yay. Alright, time to move on to the next one. The Bugatti Bolide. Sorry, I've got to read these because I do forget what they're named, the actual names of them. This one here, I believe, when it first came out, not the casting, but the car itself, I believe this came out in 2000s. Obviously, as you can see it's designed for the track. One of those supercars that I love. Still managed to keep some sort of look with that grille at the front there, and if you have a look there, the tail are similar. As you see, as comes out in an even later model, the tails are very, very same. Yeah, this is just a mainline, but man, what an awesome looking mainline, eh? Got all the details there. The lights, there's some detail painted up on here, and enough detail on the back for me to be happy with this casting. Alright, we go on through the years. Now we're going to move later 2000 and what have we got here? 2016. I actually may have got the Veyron and the Bolide mixed up. I think anyway, that's okay. I'm showing them off, and that's really all I really want to do. The Chiron, please correct me if I pronounced it wrong. Yeah, cool car. Now these, 2016, there we go. This is when these first started popping out. There is another model that has come out recently, I think 2014. Let's hope that comes to Hot Wheels too. Whoa, look at that. Very much sought after. I did get the whole set, which sits in now in a plastic container. Hopefully guys, if I can in the future, I'll grab you one of these and I'll open that for you too. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful and black. I've got some other ones that I want to show you. Got this really cool looking Real Rider. Look at that there, that grille. Yeah. Nice detail there. This is that tail that I was talking about that's very similar to this one. Chiron. Yeah, a lot of these exotic names I'm not the greatest at. As Kiwis, you know, we keep things pretty simple. We probably just call this a fast car in New Zealand. Anyway, Real Riders. I believe it was the other one that came in the 2-pack with this one. It's definitely still my favourite of the 2-pack. Shame it doesn't, it's got a completely different back to it, a bit of an air dam there. Makes it, they're very streamlined, aren't they? Got this one here that came out as a mainline. I really love this look. It's funny, sometimes mainlines can actually come out looking better than the premium. However, generally not the detail that the premium has. Definitely not the weight as a premium has. I love the stripe going right around here. It's so cool. I like the wheels. install would look good. I think personally would look good with these deep dish wheels. However, it's okay. I'm really happy with this. Being a $3.50 car here in New Zealand, it's a good buy. Alright, so let's get on with opening some stuff, which is what you're here for, I'm sure. It's what I'm here for. And we'll open this one and we'll compare that one with the mainline and just see how they compare. The flute in the background is actually the guy that plays the harmonica in the band. He's very diverse, brought some cool stuff to the band. Love the flute. Really enjoyed playing along to it. Tried to give it a little bit of a American Indian feel to it. But being on his guitar just really changes things up. Alright, there we go, look at that. Perfect black. Very nice. You might see things look a little bit steamy in here. We're right in the middle of winter. There's snow on the hills. It's freezing right now. I'm crazy hanging out in a t-shirt. However, I do have the fire going, but in my drum room, it's pretty cold. Yeah, nice piece of Hot Wheels there. Deep dish with the black, what do you call them, crossbars? I'm not quite sure what you call that. My apologies. But here we go, we'll compare the two. Look, the main line and the Real Rider, the premium. Not too bad really, eh? I think I did really good with the old mainline. However, if you're into black, man, that's the one, eh? And of course, there's slightly a bit more detail on this one than this one. I don't think you can slip in too much detail on the front and backs of these. But, awesome. Alright folks, that's what I've got in Bugatti. Let's hope they bring out the next one. I can't even remember what the latest one is called. I did have it written down somewhere, but it's escaped me. It's something like a billionaire or something like that. Anyway, choice. Hope you enjoyed my wee show today. Like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share. That all helps me. It helps my channel. Plus, seems to be the more subscribers I get, the more cool stuff I end up opening. Alright, cheers folks. Have a good weekend.